Ahoy mates, Julie here, and welcome to Friday's episode of the BoatTEST TV. First up today, here's what's splashing about in nautical news. NorthStar Yachts, a small yacht company from Columbian, Washington, has laid off 60 workers and is shifting its production to China to lower its labor costs. About 7 employees will remain at the headquarters in Columbian, a Columbia River town just north of Portland, Oregon. Jerry Clark, Chief Operating Officer of NorthStar, told local newspaper The Columbian, quote, "We tried to make it work here, but economics forced us to look at different options." NorthStar makes luxury yachts, producing 1 to 2 boats per year, ranging in length from 80 to 120 feet long and priced anywhere from $6 to $13 million. Clark says that competitor yachts made in other countries sell for about $2 million less. He points to the expense of labor that has made survival difficult for NorthStar up until now, and with the move to China, the company hopes to see sales increase. Sadly, the layoffs mark the end of 3 generations of yacht building in Cowlitz County, where Columbian is located, as in 1998, the company took over the assets of Wellcraft, a boat builder founded all the way back in 1936. After saying that the move is unfortunate, COO Clark did also add that there is an element of excitement involved, saying, "A few American yacht builders are already in China, but in many ways, we're pioneers." Let's just hope the paint holds up. To read more of this original article, you can visit the Columbian newspaper's website at www.thecolumbian.com. And for more information about NorthStar Yachts, you can cruise on over to their website at www.northstaryachts.com. Next up, it's our BoatTEST Reports feature of the week, where today we take a look at this Scarab 30 Sport from Wellcraft, an American manufacturer based out of Sarasota, Florida. For you anglers out there who take your fishing seriously, the Scarab series is definitely one to consider. Check it out.
The 30 Scarab Sport is an angler's delight with unique design features that have set the bar higher on high-performance fishing boats. Shading the entire helm and galley area is a tubular aluminum and canvas top that comes standard on the boat. Across from the galley is the boat's head compartment, which offers substantial headroom. The twin Raymarine multifunction displays are an option, but as you can see here, they complement the digital engine gauges, custom switch panels, and premium Lavorsi controls. They've even found space to put in a small V-berth. Why don't we take a closer look? At only 30 feet 2 inches overall, the Sport packs a vast amount of features. Her 9-foot 2-inch beam and 23-degree dead rise bottom will carve through most head seas with contentment. And with 288 gallons of fuel capacity, you'll be able to travel to your outermost fishing spots. On a perfect boating day in Florida, we pushed the throttles to their stops and reached a top speed of 52.1 miles per hour. Cruise speed was found to be at 31.8 miles per hour, resulting in a fuel burn of 1.53 miles per gallon. At this pace, you'll be able to travel a round trip for 395 miles before having to refuel.
Thanks to BoatTEST for that report. To see more of the Wellcraft Scarab 30 Sport video, you can check it out in full at www.boattest.com. And finally today, it's on to our Ship's Domain segment, where we bring to you another sneak peek inside theboaters.com. It's been a little over 2 weeks since the private beta launch of theboaters.com, our new online social network for boat owners and enthusiasts. And there's been a lot of activity going on among our beta testers. A quick peek at our Maps feature shows that boats are coming on board from all over the globe. For example, from the land down under, Captain Alec and his Four Winds Horizon 190 joins fellow Melbourne resident Tom Vagushin. We featured Tom's Four Winds Vista 278 in our last The Boaters update, and it looks like he's found another member of the community he shares something in common with, and that's a recently registered member out of Wayano, Pennsylvania, Brett DeMichelle, owner of a Vista Four Winds 478 he calls not a yacht. These two members connected in our groups forum, where I believe it was Captain Tom who created the Four Winds Vista Club. We also see on his profile that he's connected with yet another Four Winds owner, Rob Long, who keeps his Horizon RX, First One, up in Waukesha, Wisconsin. The founder of the wakeboarding group on the site, Rob seems to have been keeping on the move. Under places he's visited, we can return to the maps function to see not only the various lakes he's visited, 9 in all, but the ones on his list to hit next. And speaking of boats out of Wisconsin, check out this beautiful Endeavor sailboat owned by Captain Howard Gilbert, Liberty. In fact, this photo of her is obviously attracting a lot of viewers, as it's currently in contention for the Boaters Photo of the Week contest, where we have another great sailboat sunset photo in the running, and that's this one of the Jessica Ann, a Pacific Sea craft owned by Captain Chris White out of Havre de Grace, Maryland. Beautiful boat. Before I wrap up, I wanted to point out a few other unique boat additions this week. One of our first PWC profiles was built by jet ski champion David Cabrera, who lists an incredibly impressive list of his regional, national, and even world finals accomplishments, racing for Hydrospace, Riva, and R&R Jet Tech in his 15-year PWC racing career. Pretty cool. And the community also welcomed our largest vessel to date, the 178-foot motor yacht Starfire. And no, the profile was not built by the owner, but rather the man who runs this high-profile charter yacht, Captain Carl Spooth. The photos Captain Carl and his crew have added are simply breathtaking, and while they do not disclose anywhere on the profile how much it might cost to charter this super yacht for a week, they do show us that whomever can afford it is in for some fun, with photos of various theme night parties they throw for their guests. Captain Carl is joined by fellow mega and super yacht captains Eric H. Goodwin of the 100-foot Palmer Johnson motor yacht Madcap and Rick Lennardson, who runs the 142-foot tri-deck motor yacht Status Quo made by Richmond Yachts. Just so many fine boats to cover and so little time. By the way, if you're interested in coming on board as a beta tester while we continue to test and tweak the community features on the site, remember, you can still sign up by visiting www.theboaters.com and submitting your email address. Meanwhile, that's a wrap on this episode of The Boaters TV. Join us back here on Monday, and until then, a safe and happy boating weekend to you all. Take care. This episode of The Boaters TV has been brought to you by the phrase nautical mile, which is how distance at sea is measured. A nautical mile is about 6,076 feet, 1.15 statute miles, or 1,852 meters.